It's been great. I had an opportunity to visit with new prospective clients the very next day. In the morning when I opened my office, I had two people waiting to talk to me about insurance. And they said they didn't have flood insurance. They had seen me on TV and wanted to see what we could do to transfer their policies over. They had a Fred Loya auto policy, and then they had the Republic for their homeowners and no flood insurance. And they live close to my office, which is in the south side of San Antonio, which is really close to where all the flooding was happening. And so they were really worried about it becoming a problem. And I walked them through how to search through the flood zone and the importance of that. And then we were able to quote their business, and they were extremely happy. Unfortunately, we weren't able to write it at that time because they had some traffic violations that we couldn't write it right there. But they said, the minute these are off, we want to come back to State Farm, and we really appreciate your time. And that was one of them. That was huge because I had a lot of my bilingual customers come in and say, hey, we saw you on TV, and we saw your link on Facebook, and I didn't know you were going to be on the news. You should have told us. They were so excited that I was on the same news as all their favorite anchors because they watch it all at night. And so they're like, so how was Jorge? Was he cool? And they were just asking me a bunch of questions about the anchors, and so it was great feedback. I mean, it was every day for like the next 10 days. I got clients coming in saying, I saw you on the news, and I have actually a networking group on Wednesday mornings that three of the people that network with us on the south side, they all asked me, hey, I saw you on the news yesterday right after my novela, and it was really cool to get that kind of feedback, even in places where I'm like, really, you're watching the news and saw me in like a 40-second interview? So it was fantastic. I also helped sponsor a baseball league on the south side, which I play in, and I was going to bat, and as they were announcing me, people from the crowd were going, we saw you on television, and so that was pretty unique. So everywhere that I didn't think, what are the chances they saw me? So they recognized me even at a baseball game about to go hit. It's really important right now that we target the Hispanic segment. Being on the south side, 95% of my business is Hispanic, and I would say of the 95, probably 90 only speak Spanish. And it's really important to target that audience for us that are actively pursuing that market, because it is huge and is very underserved here in San Antonio. And so the fact that just get 40 seconds, I was real humbled and really honored by you guys to let me do this, because it helped me get into a market I haven't been to before. And I even got phone calls from people that weren't even in my area, but just because they spoke Spanish and wanted to relate to an agent who also spoke Spanish. So that was very important for me.